Hey guys, I know there's a lot of cool news this week. There's going to be a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie out. There's a new trailer for Planet of the Apes, and I love that stuff. But you know what? This is my time. I love DC, and I want to talk more about Gotham, and this is why. Bruno Heller, the creator of Gotham, did this interview and said a bunch of wacky stuff that's causing people to go, what are you talking about, man? First off, Bruno says that the show is going to be serialized. So there you go, you guys can't miss an episode. It's not gonna be just episodic Jim Gordon, like catching a bad guy and then everything's new the next time. But Bruno says that, you know, modestly, maybe after 6 or 7 seasons, when the show finally comes to an end, he would really like to have Bruce put on the cowl for the first time. So he really wants it to end with Batman becoming Batman. So when asked about, you know, the different iterations of Batman and what's gonna go on here, he said basically there's too many, and granted there are a lot. This is like 70 years of stuff here. So basically he says that, you know, he read a bunch of stuff, but he's gonna kind of throw it out and kind of do his own thing. But when pressed on sort of what his favorite Batman stories are, he cited The Killing Joke and The Dark Knight Returns. Now, The Killing Joke is interesting because he did go out and say we are definitely going to have the Joker in this series. But he said basically, you know, the Joker's the crown jewel of the Batman's Rogue Gallery. So, you know, we're gonna treat it with a lot of thought and care. Now, I think this is really exciting because, you know, there are a lot of things that you could do. I mean, one thing you could do is just have somebody that's like, you know, you always do the Smallville thing, right? Where you have Bruce's friend and he's kind of a weird kid, but also like not too weird. And then he goes off and later he becomes the Joker. Or they can do something like what they're doing with the Penguin, where, you know, like he is like a criminal and then he takes on like the Red Hood, which they have done in a bunch of different incarnations. I mean, the thing about the Joker is he basically said in a comic book that like for his origins, he would like it to be multiple choice. Alan Moore's The Killing Joke is the main one people look at, where he's like a failed stand-up comedian and he takes this job to rob a chemical plant with a red hood on, and then Batman causes him to fall in. In a lot of these cases, Batman is required for the Joker to become the Joker. Even like the 1989 Tim Burton movie. A bunch of his origins really rely on Batman existing. You could even say that with The Dark Knight. I think we're not going to see Joker. I think we're definitely going to see like a kid around the same age as Bruce. We're definitely going to see a kid with probably some issues, maybe some bad comedy, bad stand-up stuff, but I definitely don't think we're going to see a guy with makeup or a bleached face and green hair. I just don't see that happening. But another thing that Bruno said is he loves what Nolan did with Gotham in his trilogy, but what executive producer Danny Cannon is doing in this Gotham, it will actually visually surpass all other Batman films. And he wants to make it like 1970s New York and all gritty and sexy and dark and gross and all that other stuff. So that's pretty cool. But you know what? No one cares about the city. People want to hear about the villains, right? He basically said the fact that, you know, we don't want to skimp on these characters. We are going to give the fans the characters that they want, that they expect. So, along with the Riddler, Poison Ivy, and the Penguin, and the Joker, we'll probably get characters like Killer Croc, maybe Hush, and just a whole array of great characters, so I can't wait. Can we get Solomon Grundy? Can we do it? That would be sweet. But don't do Bane. Don't, okay? It's been tried twice, failed both times. No thank you. One more thing, now this is very interesting. Bruno Heller was talking about his lead, David Mazouz, who is the kid in Touch who will be playing young Bruce Wayne. And he said basically he is over the moon about this kid, but he also said, check this, David is the best actor to ever play Bruce Wayne. Take that Adam West, take that Michael Keaton, take that Val Kilmer, take that George, well we know George Clooney was terrible, take that Christian Bale, even poor Kevin Conroy. You're taking that away from Kevin Conroy, you dick? These are some seriously bold claims from Bruno Heller, but let's keep in mind the guy did create Rome, and that show was badass. Either way, guys, this might be a confusing mess, this might be awesome, but I'm still excited for Gotham either way. What villains do you really wish are gonna be in this? I know a lot of you want Hush. I mean, who doesn't, right? So let me know in the comments down below. Either way, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to check out all the cool content we have here on CineFix, and see you later. Check it out. Rome came out like 10 years ago. It was like around John from Cincinnati. Everyone remembers that.